ready to go.
This is their last season in the Mid-South.
It is. They go to the Southern States next year. Wilson and McGeorge to jump it up. McGeorge taps it back to Faith Lake. Campbellsville right to left in the first half, left to right for life, and we are underway. These two teams meeting for the second time in less than about 5 days or so here, as Pritchett has it down inside, looking over the top. She's got McGeorge. She'll go right, hand up, can't finish. Maybe a little too far underneath there for McGeorge, and Life University back the other way. Calcipo the basketball. Right side, Bailey wants the entry to Wilson, not there. Calcipo again to the free throw line. Singleton back out. Calcipo a three, and she knocks down an early triple.
Yeah, they've got a couple good outside shooters, and when you leave them open like that, they've got the tendency to knock it down. So good start there for Life University.
Left side, Faith Lake surveys. Back to McGeorge and on around down into, or in the middle here is Lee. Lake holds it once again. Pritchett back out to Lee. Lee on the crossover into the corner. Jumper for Lake is good. Faith Lake, short corner jumper there from about 17 feet.
Yeah, good ball movement by the Lady Tigers. Entry pass to Pritchett. She kicked it out to Lee, and then cutting across the baseline was Faith Lake for a nice, easy late 12-footer.
Ahead, they find Wilson here who'll go in and lay it up. Nice pass ahead by Life, and they are back up by 3 points, 5-2. Lee slows down as she gets near the right block, kicks it out. Now Pettigo on the dribble. Working far side. Lee going to take a jumper. Same spot as Faith Lakes a moment ago. That one is no good. And the rebound to Calcipo.
Campbellsville getting some open shots. They're just not falling there. A couple of nice, easy shot down low. Ashley McGeorge missed it, and then Lauren Lee there.
And here I think Lake thought she may get a little help there. No help, and a layup for Calcipo.
Well, this is not the start we were expecting here, Matt, but Life University's come to play here. Campbellsville a little bit lackadaisical on the defensive end.
7-2, running Eagles the advantage. We've played just over 2 minutes. Pettigo working left side over the top, looking for McGeorge. Ball batted, and finally McGeorge comes out of there with it. Nearly a turnover. Faith Lake back to Pettigo. 8 to shoot. Pritchett, ball fake. Still working. Going to take the pull up. That is short, and the rebound to Bailey.
Campbellsville a little tight here to start the game, Matt.
Back at home for 3 games to close out the regular season are the Lady Tigers. Calcipo off the screen, backs up. They're on the way, no good. Wilson knocked it into the air, and Pettigo there to claim it. Pettigo comes ahead with a basketball. Right side, Pritchett, 3 on the way. In and out, no good for Pritchett. Faith Lake a rebound, stick back just short. And it goes out of play. They'll say last touch by Campbellsville, and it will be Life University basketball.
2 good looks there by Pritchett, and then an offensive rebound by Lake, and it looked like it just kind of hung up there on the rim and wouldn't fall. So Campbellsville 1 of 6 here to start the game.
Sluggish start for the Lady Tigers. Almost 3 minutes gone by. 7-2. Calcipo long ahead. Inside they find Singleton cutting, and a bucket here for Eva Singleton. 9-2. The score. Far cry from what we witnessed down in Marietta on Thursday night. Left side, Faith Lake surveys, flips one over the top that is intercepted, and that may draw changes.
Yep, here they come.
Other end, Bailey nearly carried that one. Santiago out top, Calcipo, ball in her hands. Twin screens out top, little horns set for Life, and here shot no good. Bailey taps it into the air, still free. Pritchett couldn't control it, and now out. Santiago wanted Wilson, not there. Calcipo driving left side of the lane, now into the middle of the floor, goes up with the right hand and gets the layup. 11-2 the count.
Well, here we are, Matt. Campbellsville on the defensive end, just not playing good, solid defense, and a little lackadaisical on the offensive end, and here we are down 11-2.
Pritchett out on the high post off the screen. She feeds in, finds McGeorge rolling, and Ashley McGeorge gets the hoop.
That's probably the first good offensive set that we've run here in the first 4.5 minutes of action.
Far side Bailey here. Now Calcipo straight away. Left side Bailey again wants to drive in and feeds underneath. Wilson there for an easy lay-in. And that will draw a timeout from Coach Ginger High called. And then always it can be tough, Benji. You see a team
You do.
within a week, and you beat them by 35 on the road, and next thing you know, they come to your place, and just a little sluggish for Campbellsville here to start this basketball game. Of course, the best news, still a long way to go.
Well, it is, and you're exactly right. I mean, you beat a team by 35 at their place less than, 5 days ago, 5 or 6 days ago. They come up here, and you're already looking past. You have a tendency to do that. Let me say they're not looking past them, but mentally you're like, okay, yeah, we're going to take care of business. And then they come in here, and they're 6 of 8 already, and they're moving the ball, and they're making good passes, and Campbellsville is just not they're not crisp that we have seen the last couple of weeks. So good time out there. I would hate to be at the locker room at halftime. There's probably going to be a nice little chewing that's going to take place. But you know what? They need that, because going forward in the postseason, you can't have a start like this, because there are going to be some great quality basketball teams out there that if you get down early, man, they're going to punish you, and it could be a long day.
It's still early. Long way to go here. To avoid that chewing at halftime.
Yeah, well, it is. But you better bet they'll watch some film of that. And this is what you not do. This is what you don't do to start a basketball game.
Lady Tigers back to the offensive end with changes. We'll go through them in a moment as Campbellsville has Lauren Lee out there with the basketball. Lee out top to Maddie Boyle, 5'5" junior guard from Milledgeville, Kentucky. Left side open, Calvert, 3 on the way. Bang, Shyla Calvert up off the pine with an Edward Jones 3.
And I tell you, we did not talk about Shyla in the opening, but she is another one that has gained some valuable minutes here this year and has responded extremely well. So good to see Shyla getting that first shot off.
Inside, Singleton comes across the paint, looking inside, has Wilson right there on the block, missed the shot, gets her own miss, put back no good, another try, and Wilson will come away with third chance points there.
Wow, you can't give a team 3 multiple opportunities here.
This will draw another change for Ginger High Colvin, as here's a shot, no good, rebound taken by Sienna Bailey. Campbellsville sent Shyla Calvert in there a moment ago, 5'5" graduate senior guard from Bardstown, Kentucky. Over the top, Wilson open, backs in, now leaves it with Singleton across the lane. Out, Bailey wants to drive, and this ball knocked out of bounds by Sarah Sutton, 5'11" junior forward from Scottsville, Kentucky. Also, Caitlin Wilkes in there. She's actually going to check out. Wilkes, 6'2" junior forward from Stanford, Kentucky, and she's replaced quickly by Ashanti Gore, 5'11" sophomore forward from Glasgow, Kentucky. Singleton spins off the inline, back out top to Bailey. Bailey wants to drive, leaves it underneath. Nice ball movement once again. Wilson is off the mark. She may have thought she was fouled there, Benji.
Well, I think Bull got a hand in there, may have disrupted it a little bit.
Turnover the other way at Sienna Bailey. She'll pull up and pitch one in from point-blank range.
Campbellsville down 10 here, Matt. 3.5 to go. Just can't get in a rhythm here on both ends of the court, offensive and defensive.
Over the top, Lee looking for Gore, and that's picked off. So another turnover here on Campbellsville. Back the other way. Calcipo will slow it down a bit here. Calcipo spinning, turnaround jumper in the lane will fall through. Friendly bounce, 19-7. Life leads Campbellsville University here. Boyle off the far wing, on around they come near side to Calvert, hit an Edward Jones 3 a moment ago. Calvert out to Lee, into the corner, Boyle. Zone defense for Life. Campbellsville trying to find some offense. Left side, Boyle. Is she the offense? Bang! You betcha, Maddie Boyle knocks in another Edward Jones 3, picking up where she left off in Marietta.
Yeah, you could just tell the confidence is oozing from her on the offensive end this last 2 or 3 games. So maybe she's a spark we need to get this thing turned around here.
Her dad, Jeremy, told me before the game that maybe her uncle or cousin calls her chicken legs or bird legs.
Well, as long as
call her whatever she wants, she can shoot
as long as
like
you can shoot like that, we'll take it.
21-10. Campbellsville trails. Life with another field goal here. Sutton, she'll try a three. Bang! Shooting an Edward Jones three, the third of the period for the Lady Tigers. And they're starting to make some inroads.
Starting to make a little inroad on the offensive end, but, man, we've got to clamp down on the defensive end. This Life team is 10 of 15 already.
Here is Calcipo spinning, throws up a off-balance shot with the right hand. And, ooh, Benji,
it's
maybe
one of those
days.
You know, we've all seen it.
Here is Sutton, can't shoot it. Ball knocked away. Calcipo diving for it. On the crossover, Lee into the corner. Boyle back out top. Sutton, three on the way. No good. Rebound taken by Sienna Bailey.
A good look there. Good ball movement by Campbellsville. I tell you, Sutton's got one of the quickest triggers I have ever seen.
Well, space and opportunity, all that is required, and the opportunity is optional. more about the space. Lee, she can make an opportunity. Oh, Lee fell down. Hopefully that was just she got her feet tied up as that shot by Calcipo good, 25-13. Far side, Boyle holds it. Life with one of their best shooting periods of the season, I would think. Boyle in the corner, three on the way. Hard rebound, Gore. Going to go back up, ball taken away by Calcipo, hanging out there in the middle of the floor. Calcipo runs over Lauren Lee, and that's going to be an offensive foul. That is the first foul of the basketball game.
That's crazy right there.
And that's not a complaint either.
No, it's not.
It has been a pretty clean. Life's been in his zone. Lady Tigers, of course, will go zone quite a bit here and there. Changes here. Gore and Sutton will check out. Calvert also off the court. Pettigo into the lineup. Pritchett back out there. Wilkes out there. Faith Lake. So wholesale changes for Campbellsville as Maddie Boyle, the only Lady Tiger, I believe, here, Benji, to stay on the court. Pettigo between the circles, running the point. Boyle, high post. Pritchett back to Boyle, won't shoot it. I thought she might try another effort. Wilkes out. Boyle in the corner, 9 to shoot, changes for Life. We'll get to those in a moment here. Wilkes spinning against Ide, shot up good for Caitlin Wilkes. Mara Ide in there, 6-foot senior forward from Nigeria. Also into the lineup is Anteria Evans, 5'4" sophomore guard from Hastings, Florida. Evans with Faith Lake defending. Works middle of the floor, out, left side Bailey. Bailey wants the entry, she has Singleton. Back to Bailey, left side three, that is no good, and Bailey Pettigo the rebound. Pettigo's sister Sarah Kate listening said she was all sorts of tripped up with all the Baileys. Here is Boyle, nice little step through from Maddie Boyle.
Yeah, good job by Bailey Pettigo to get it ball up against on the fast break.
Here is Evans, she'll throw up a shot at the buzzer that is no good, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. 25-17, high-scoring affair, a far cry from that 13-7 count down in Marietta last week. So the feeling out process well in the books as these two teams sprint out of the gates here a bit. 10 minutes on the clock as the second quarter will come your way here in just a moment. We'll step away for a timeout. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
I love you.
(25-17), Life University leads Campbellsville here in the Powell Athletic Center. The running Eagles in that first period, 66%, 12 of 18 shooting. That is well above their season average. They have had struggles scoring the basketball, just 37% from the field. They are already almost halfway to their season average in points. So a terrific start for Coach Nicholas Gearhold, who is filling in for Anya Kowalska. Out top is Singleton, now right wing Bailey. Bailey working, middle of the floor. Some contact there between she and Pettigo. Out top, Evans going to hoist the three, and that is short. Rebound taken by Wilkes.
Good block out there by Caitlin Wilkes.
Pritchett will run. Hands it off. Pettigo backs away from Bailey. Now we really have a problem as Bailey is defending Bailey Pettigo. Left side.
Sorry, Sarah Kate.
Yeah, Sarah Kate. Bad shape here. Pritchett hands it off to Pettigo. Pettigo working, baseline, inline, across the paint, shovels one, back to Pritchett, kills it off the back of the iron and down. She gets the hoop, and Bailey Pettigo, the helper.
I tell you, Bailey is so good at getting down there and drawing the defense, but also finding the open the man, and she was able to find Pritchett there for a nice, easy layup.
Boyle defending Evans here, making her work. Ball knocked free. Wilkes picks it up long ahead. She has Maddie Boyle. She'll have to race it down, does. Pitches it back. Pettigo there to grab it. Left side. Faith Lake won't shoot it. Pettigo off the wing. Here Wilkes down inside. Spins. Quick move. Left hand off the window. Good for Caitlin Wilkes.
I tell you, that all started with a turnover down here. Campbellsville sprinted down and got in position where they needed to be. Nice entry pass. Caitlin Wilkes got that quick spin move for off the left hand.
25-21. Lady Tigers trail by 4. Singleton out front. Free throw line here. Ide turnaround. Face up Jay is good as she's able to get the friendly bounce.
Yeah, they've had a few friendly bounces here tonight. They're 12 of 13 of 20 now, 65% from the field. What a blistering start.
27-21. Campbellsville trails life. They work in the half court. Baseline. Faith Lake driving. Kicking, Pettigo, triple on the way. No good, hard, rebound taken by Pritchett. Lady Tigers will look for some second chance points here. Pettigo into the corner, Faith Lake over the top. She's got Wilkes, hands it off. Pritchett, extra pass, Pettigo, she'll go up off glass for the bucket, and she returns the favor to Pritchett as she finds Pettigo that time.
That was a nice, unselfish basketball right there for the Lady Tiger team off that offensive rebound.
Evans pressured by Boyle. Now they back. She backs away. Both of them do. Evans waits for the screen. Left side into the corner. Bailey driving, and her shot no good. Rebound by Ide, and we're going to have a foul called here against Tamara Ide, as that will be her first. Team's first in this second quarter. Shyla Calvert back in for Campbellsville as Maddie Boyle will get a well-earned breather. She continues to impress here of late, Benji.
Yes, absolutely, and just really kind of matured into that role. Got the starting nod, but then it has come off the bench and played probably even better than she did when she was starting. So great minutes here by Maddie Boyle.
Pettigo had it knocked out of bounds. She's back with it here. 27-23. Campbellsville trails by 4. 3 minutes gone by in this second quarter. Faith Lake to Pritchett. Wants Wilkes. Pass to Wilkes there. 5 to shoot. Back to Lake, and she is whacked and fouled. Faith Lake and the Lady Tigers will keep the possession here as the foul will go against Lenise Santiago. First on Santiago, second on Life. Lee back in, Sutton back in, McGeorge back in, Pritchett, Wilkes, and Pettigo leave the Lady Tiger lineup. Calvert and Lake remain on the court. Lee pitches it in, on the block to Lake, back out, it comes to Calvert. Left side, Lake, Lee on the wing left side, straight away. Spinning is Calvert, looking for help, Sutton. Back to Lake left corner, drives, baseline, stops, looking for McGeorge out. Sutton with a ball fake, steps. Nice defense there by Life as they force Campbellsville deep into the shot clock and ultimately a turnover on CU. Calcipo with the basketball, working. Around Lee, out top, Ide. Ball fake, now spinning, working against Sutton. Lost the handle, ball's free. Ide able to save it, and they're actually going to say that she had landed on the sideline there, Benji, and it will be Lady Tiger basketball.
Good defense there by the Lady Tigers to force that turnover. That's only their third of the game, whereas Campbellsville's already committed 5.
Lee bounces out, Calvert backing away, skips it left wing. Faith Lake inside, McGeorge, nice shot and one for Ashley McGeorge.
What a seal by Ashley McGeorge there to get that entry pass from, I believe it was that from Calvert that made that pass?
Or Faith.
But anyhow, what a great seal there that was, and a chance here to go for the three-point play.
Foul will go against Wilson. They gave the assist to Faith, I believe.
Okay.
Free throw from McGeorge is good. 4 minutes even gone by in this period. Courtney Pritchett will check out. Lady Tigers down by a digit here. It's the closest they've been since, I believe, the 3-2 mark. There was an early three made by Life. Lady Tigers got a bucket, and then Life was up 9-2 or 11-2 there.
Yeah, they had a 12-point lead at one point.
Here's a three from Aragon, who checked in a moment ago, Andrea Aragon. That ball almost got tipped in on the rebound.
Oh, it's that kind of night.
Ooh,
Stranger things have happened.
Would not have surprised me at this stage. Pritchett leaves it with Lee, working against Santiago. They want McGeorge, not there. Calvert finally bounces. McGeorge, quick move, flicks one up, and she's fouled again. Ashley McGeorge will go back to the free throw line here. Is Wilson, or is that on, that's on Calcipo?
Calcipo, that's her second.
4 now on Life as McGeorge goes back to the charity stripe. 27-26, McGeorge can knock this thing up and potentially give Campbellsville the lead. Free throw on the way. That one is good for McGeorge. Andrea Aragon, I mentioned a moment ago, checking in, 5'9", freshman guard. Also Spain. Say the hometown. I wrote it down. I don't have it on the call sheet tonight, but I looked it up and wrote it down before the.
They got three from Spain.
They've got a few from across the pond. Free throw number 2, good for McGeorge as well.
Is it Famini Sant?
Well, that's the high school, I think.
Oh, okay.
So, but it was like San Adria something. Right. Yeah, it was the home. I think that's if I even had it right. But back to work here. Trailing by a point is Life. Wilson goes underneath, reverse shot, hits the bottom of the rim. Karams off to Campbellsville. Lee pushes right hand off the window, good for Lauren Lee.
Yeah, Lauren Lee can absorb that contact and play through it and get the ball up on the glass. Just really seeing her mature her game here this year.
Ball fake there by Santiago, now left side Singleton. Defended by Pritchett into the corner. Aragon driving, kicking it out. Santiago against Calvert. And Calvert takes it away. Able to keep it, pitch it back in bounds. Here comes Pritchett. Lady Tigers looking for a transition bucket. Lee to Calvert. And that ball knocked away. McGeorge stays with it. Right side, Sutton, three, bang! Sarah Sutton and Edward Jones, three, are second of the night.
Quick trigger shooting.
That's, I'm telling you, the opportunity is
there.
It's just a little bit of space.
Yeah, you give me a glimpse of a light, she's taking it.
And that's exactly what Ginger High Colvin wants.
Absolutely.
Sarah Sutton to, now that she's kind of found that confidence, let it ride.
Let it ride.
Timeout
Absolutely.
here. We'll step away. 4:20 to play in the first half. Lady Tigers lead it by 6 here on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
Myth. If you get COVID-19, you'll recover after a few days. That myth is false. We're only just beginning to understand the effects of COVID-19 on the human body, as we're starting to see more and more people identifying as long haulers who are having symptoms for weeks, if not months, after their initial infection. Continue to wear a mask, socially distance, and wash your hands. Together, we can keep COVID out of school.
For ways to keep your community safe, go to backtoschooltogether.com.
Four minutes, 20 seconds to play here in the first half. Matt Payton and Benji Kelly with you. Thanks for joining us tonight on 88.7 The Tiger or 104.7 The Score on radio. Of course, our streaming outlets as well as Comcast Cable Channel 10. Many ways to tune in to Tiger, Lady Tiger basketball, and Tiger athletics in general.
Absolutely. Get us a big sports network, and hopefully, in the next year we may expand that a little bit. We're kind of talking to a few folks, so just a great way to kind of get the Campbellsville University athletic product out there for all of our fans and alumni.
Santiago driving here as they return to play, and I believe we're going to have a foul call. I thought maybe they might get a travel, but we're going to have a foul call on Courtney Pritchett. That'll be the first on Swiss. First in the basketball game for Campbellsville. Of course, they just tracked the fouls by quarter, so the first in the second quarter. Wilson, left side, Aragon into the corner, Calcipo. Inside the entry to Wilson, able to catch it off the deflection by McGeorge, and Wilson gets the rolling lay-in.
McGeorge took a chance there, and a lot of times when you gamble like that and you miss, there's an easy layup for the opposing team.
Lee out front, bounces high post. Pritchett working, bounces inside to McGeorge, who's rolling to the rim, gets the easy lay-in with the right hand.
Yeah, they switched man-to-man, and I tell you, there's not many teams that can guard the Lady Tigers, especially those two right there on that little pick-and-roll action. And Pritchett is so good at getting the ball to McGeorge.
35-29, Lady Tigers by 6. Singleton holds the basketball far side, out top. Aragon on around. Calcipo gets the step, driving in, stop, shuffle the feet.
Yeah, jump stop and then a step. When you do that jump stop, you can't move. When you take that extra step, they're going to call that. So Campbellsville here now got a 6-point lead. 3 minutes to go, Matt. 3:22 to go. So finally have turned that thing around, because that first quarter was probably the worst quarter this Lady Tiger team's played all season.
Lee, Sutton, McGeorge, and Calvert check out. Pettigo, Boyle, Wilkes, and Faith Lake back in. Pritchett remains on the court. Back door for Pettigo, not there. And now Bailey. Look, back door for Faith Lake, has her. She'll go up, shot, no good. Too strong, ball knocked out of play. It'll go to the running Eagles here with 3:06 showing on the clock. 35-29, still a 6-point Lady Tiger advantage. Nice crowd on hand for this
good crowd.
solo Tuesday Mid-South Conference matchup. Again, this game was postponed earlier in the year thanks to COVID issues. Stop me if you've heard that before. Inside, Wilson facing a double team. Tries to kick it out. She throws it to Maddie Boyle. That's fine for the Lady Tigers. They'll come the other way. Pettigo surveys, trailer, Boyle, 3 on the way. No good. Rebound going to come long. Boyle has it. Little contact, backs away from Calcipo, and the Lady Tigers back to work here in the half court. Pritchett turning and finds herself wide open. Jumper off the elbow is sweet. Courtney, swish it.
I tell you, how many times does that happen when no one's guarding Courtney Pritchett? Very rare. She took advantage of it, knocked that 18-footer down.
Found herself wide open here. Calcipo driving in, throws up a shot. Another friendly bounce there. Life has killed a few of those off the back of the iron, grabbed the front of the rim and falling through. Boyle waits, shovels it off to Pettigo, who falls down into the corner and now gets it back from Pritchett. Wants to drive. Pritchett again, bouncing. Wilkes in the middle goes with the right-handed hook shot. Good, falling away for Caitlin Wilkes.
Yeah, good. She's just so strong down there. Can absorb contact, play through it. Right hand, left hand. Pretty efficient basketball there for the Lady Tigers.
Calcipo has it knocked free. It comes off to Singleton, though. She'll drive left side of the lane. Some contact, no call. Now a whistle as the ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Life University here.
Good job by Caitlin Wilkes to go vertical there and not swipe down at it. The ball kind of came to her. She was able to knock it out of bounds, so good defense.
Calcipo has Singleton just off the paint left side. Shot no good and takes it away. Pettigo had the rebound. Calcipo knocked it free and Bailey banks one in.
Yeah, it's one of those that you got to come down strong with it. Hands are in there, and was able to get a hand in there and take it away from Bailey Pettigo.
Pettigo off the wing, far side of the floor. Campbellsville on the offensive end. Boyle comes left side to Lake. Lake skips it right corner. Pettigo, 3. Bang! Bailey Pettigo and Edward Jones, 3 for CU.
Good to have her back, Matt. So good to have her back.
42-33, Campbellsville's largest lead here at 9 points. They trailed by a dozen. Calcipo out top to Singleton. Now they have Wilson. Double team comes. She finds Bailey. Bailey picks up her dribble. Pettigo nearly took it away. Wilson left side to Aragon. She'll go ball fake. Now drives opposite the screen. Throws one up. No good. 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Campbellsville to the offensive end. Sprinting. Boyle circles back out. Finds Wilkes in the entry. Shot up for Wilkes. A little short. And Wilson was tied up by Faith Lake. And she went up strong. Almost picked Lake up off the ground as both of them had a piece of the basketball. The possession arrow will go to Campbellsville here. So that lock up there by Wilson will create another possession here in this first half for CU.
Well, I'd say it's a big jump ball there, because you get a chance here to to get a basket here and get a double-digit lead going into halftime.
Campbellsville calls out the play with 17 now on the shot clock, or the game clock, I should say, as the shot clock is off. Wilkes to Lee. Looking back door, not there. They'll come to Boyle. 8 to shoot. Boyle Going to go on the drive. Right side of the lane. Gets by the defender, and she is whacked and fouled. Maddie Boyle will go to the free throw line here with 3.2 seconds. Nice move by Boyle.
It was a nice
head fake and split the defenders, then ran into some heavy traffic.
Well, that was a little inside-out move that they teach you. It wasn't really a crossover, but an inside-out, and she got by her defender and was able to draw the contact. Chance to go to the free throw line to get this thing to double digits, but Maddie Boyle playing extremely well here this afternoon or this evening for Lady Tiger team.
Also post third foul, 5 on Light. 2 shots coming here for Boyle. That one is good. She will have one more as that makes it a 10-point Campbellsville advantage with 3.2 seconds remaining. Albert to check in, Pettigo to check in. Boyle gets both. And you'll have Pritchett and Boyle check out. No, it is Pritchett. They were trying to.
Well, you don't want to get a cheap foul there.
3.2. Santiago with it. 1 second, and Life not going to get much accomplished there as Santiago was a bit out of sync. I'm not sure if she realized it until late how much time was left or what, but that is where the first half will come to a close. Campbellsville with an 11-point advantage, 44 left or what, but that is where the first half will come to a close. Campbellsville with an 11-point advantage, 44 to 33. We'll step away and take a timeout, come back, look at the numbers that made up the first half. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
I love you.
Myth. If you get COVID-19, you'll recover after a few days. That myth is false. We're only just beginning to understand the effects of COVID-19 on the human body, as we're starting to see more and more people identifying as long haulers who are having symptoms for weeks, if not months after their initial infection. Continue to wear a mask, socially distance, and wash your hands. Together, we can keep COVID out of school.
For ways to keep your community safe, go to backtoschooltogether.com.
The thing that drives me every day as a dad is him. Every day he's hungry for something. And there's this huge responsibility in making sure that he's a good person. I think the advice I would give is you don't need to know all the answers. It's okay to make mistakes. As long as it's coming from love, then it kind of starts to work itself out.
Welcome back inside the Powell Athletic. Peyton here with Benji Kelly as Campbellsville leads Life University at the mid-game break. 44-33 your score. Campbellsville, Benji, went from down 12 at 25 to 13. They close on a monster run as they finish the half on a 31-8 sprint to not only come back and take the lead by double figures themselves.
Yeah, that first quarter was, you had several things going on there. Campbellsville did not come out as aggressive as they needed to be on both ends of the court. Did not shoot the ball really well. I think at one time we were like 1 of 7, 1 of 8, whereas on the flip side of that, Life was hitting everything. They were at 70%, I believe, there in that first quarter. Yeah, it was, let's see, 67. Yeah, so shooting lights out. Well, then Campbellsville picked up the intensity, started playing defense, got some key rebounds, started making some really good shots on the offensive end, and has extended this thing out to 11 points.
For those following along on our television coverage, you see Haley Payton there, recognition. They recognize Haley standout for the Tiger track and field team. So congratulations to Haley. And they'll go through a few of these recognitions here. But taking a look at some of the numbers there as we talked about the field goal percentage, Campbellsville for the first half shoots at 58.6%. And Benji in that second quarter, they were 10 of 14, 71% for the Lady Tigers. That dog will hunt.
It will. And you look at his stat sheet here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody that played other than Ashanti scored. So that's some efficient basketball once things got clicking.
Yeah. Once they settled down a bit, Lady Tigers, again, 58.6% from the floor. They were 45.5% from long range, 5 of 11. And perfect 100% at the free throw line. They were 5 of 5 for the Running Eagles, 55% shooting there in the first half. The Running Eagles were 16 of 29 overall, 25% from deep, 1 of 4. And they did not take a free throw shot. As Benji mentioned, Lady Tigers with just about everybody in the scoring column there that saw the court. They were led by Ashley McGeorge, a team-high 9 points for McGeorge, 3 of 4 shooting, 3 of 3 at the free throw line. 7 off the pine for Maddie Boyle, 2 of 4 shooting, knocked in an Edward Jones 3. 6 each off the bench for Sarah Sutton and Caitlin Wilkes. Sutton with a couple of made Edward Jones 3s. Wilkes was 3 of 4 from the floor, a couple of rebounds for Campbellsville. They got 5 in the first half from Bailey Pettigo to go with 3 rebounds and 4 assists. 4 from Courtney Pritchett, 2 rebounds, 4 dimes for Swiss, and then 2 points each out of the starting lineup for Lauren Lee and Faith Lake. Lee with 3 assists, and Lake 2 assists. And then off the bench, Shyla Calvert rounded out the scoring there with 3 points, knocked in an Edward Jones 3, 2 assists. The Lady Tigers, Benji, 15 first half assists on 17 buckets.
That's
that
efficient.
is something that that's what they're known for. That's their game. They're one of the top assist teams in the nation, were inside the top 10. I didn't double check those numbers today after the weekend games, but at one point they were 9th. They averaged 17 a game, and here they are, first 15 after the first half.
And I tell you, and if they continue that type of efficiency in the postseason, they're going to be a tough out. When they're clicking on all cylinders. Now, obviously, you get out there to the national tournament, any team can beat anybody on any given night, but I can promise you, despite the good things that has happened here, in this second quarter, they got 11-point lead. I know Coach Galvin is harping on that first quarter, and you've got to bring it 40 minutes a game, because if not, it could be, your season's over that quickly. So one thing that jumps out here, I know you haven't got to the extended numbers there, but we gave up 30 points in the paint. That's something that we got to correct going forward.
Campbellsville sees Life and Tanit Calcipo lead the way, a game-high 15 points for Calcipo there in the first half. She was 7 of 9 from the field, got off to a fast start. They got 8 from Rachel Wilson to go with 4 rebounds, 4 each from Sienna Bailey and Eva Singleton there in the first half, 2 from Amara Ide, as Lanice Santiago and Teria Evans and Andrea Aragon fail to score for the Running Eagles. Rebounding, not a lot of rebounds to be had, as both teams shot it pretty well. Campbellsville 12 rebounds, 4 of them on the offensive end. Life with 9 boards, 3 of them on the offensive end. As I mentioned, Campbellsville 15 assists, 3 steals, and 6 turnovers in the first half. 8 assists, 5 steals, 7 turnovers for Life. As Benji alluded to, some of the enhanced scoring numbers in the paint. Life with the 10-point advantage, 30-20. The Running Eagles with 8 points off Campbellsville turnovers. The Lady Tigers have 14 points off Life turnovers. Second chance points 4 apiece. And bench points, a big one, Benji, and this is one of the strengths of this Campbellsville team. Even if that starting lineup isn't clicking, they've got some young ladies that can come in and make shots. 22-2 in favor of the Lady Tigers. And for a head coach, when you're preparing for that starting 5, that's one thing. But then you look down there, and even that 8, 9, and 10 can come in and hit you for some big shots. That's certainly daunting.
Well,
for coaches
half the
to play
points
for.
that we've got. So that's that's some efficient basketball for your first 5 and your second 5. So once again, we've kind of turned it. Now we've got to come back out here in the second half and continue to do what they did in the second quarter.
Score was tied once. Lead changed hands one time as well. Largest lead for Life, 12 for the Lady Tigers, 11. A wild first half there, kind of the tale of two halves, you could say. We'll step away here, take a timeout, an extended break. We'll come back and bring you second half action here in just a moment. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
Campbellsville University is accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges to award certificates, associate, baccalaureate, master's, and doctoral degrees. Contact the Commission on Colleges at 1866 Southern Lane, Decatur, Georgia, 30033-4097, or call 404-679-4500 for questions about the status of Campbellsville University.
School is a lot different right now. Some days kids are learning at home with their parents' help, and
some days Elmo goes to school. To stay healthy, Elmo wears his mask and stays apart from his friends.
that's right. It may be challenging, but remember, when things get tough, to take a slow, deep breath. We are all in this together.
Yeah. Come on, Daddy. It's time for school at home.
Caring for each other because we are all in this together.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
We don't have time for spills.
Next. We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
If doctors, nurses, and grocery store clerks can wear a mask for 10 or 12-hour shifts, you can wear a mask for an hour or less when you go to the store. Do your part. Mask up, America.
I work out every day. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 24. COVID won't kill me.
I have antibodies. COVID won't kill me.
It's been a long week. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 25. COVID won't kill me.
I'm partying outside. COVID won't kill me.
I don't need to wear a mask around my friends. COVID won't kill
I'm
me.
23. COVID won't kill me.
If I haven't gotten it yet, COVID won't kill me.
I'm young. COVID won't kill me.
Famous last words. Don't let them be yours. Socially distance. Mask up, America.
Take a look at Campbellsville University's campus with us, right here on WLCU TV, Campbellsville, Comcast Channel 10, and Digital Channel 15.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, "Read your lease. No pets allowed." My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in a shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
A champion doesn't get days off. It takes determination and drive to realize goals. From long nights to early mornings. From the courts to the classrooms to online. At Campbellsville University, this is why we play. This is how we learn. This is where champions are made. Find your calling for a life change at campbellsville.edu.
Powell Center, the Lady Tigers a 44-33 advantage over Life University. As Matt Payton, Benji Kelly here courtside. We've got men's action coming your way this weekend. We went through some of the women's scenarios, Benji. And I had a sheet. I printed out a few of them. I was going to bring them over here that had some scenarios on it. And, of course, I left it in the office. But here's the long and short of it. With a couple of wins for Campbellsville, if they win two this weekend over Shawnee State and Thomas More, and Pikeville were to lose two, they could get as high as the 7.
Yes.
If they knocked off Shawnee State and say that, and Shawnee State loses on Saturday to Georgetown, they would be the 8. And then there is a scenario, of course, where if Campbellsville were to lose both, they would then be the 9 to be on the road. The key there is, Benji, and at the end of the day, really, who you play, you can throw that out the window. You just want to be at home here at the Powell.
You know, and we talked about this the last few weeks. Obviously, the top 4 were pretty much out based upon, you know, the losses early in the season, that sort of thing. So you're really shooting for that 5, 6, 7, and 8 seed because, as you said, you get that first round home game, not having to travel, sleep in your own beds, practice in your own gym. And the scenarios that are out there now, you're either going to Pikeville or you're going to Shawnee State, and those are 2 long, long trips. Much prefer them to come here.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what the Tigers and Brent Vernon are hoping for. That's coming your way, at least that first game against Shawnee State there, 8 o'clock on Thursday night at the conclusion of the women's contest. We've still got 20 minutes to go here in this one as Life University works with the basketball. And an early takeaway, and McGeorge threw it off the right cheek of Pritchett. Campbellsville able to maintain the possession there.
That's the way they drew it up.
Well, that's not exactly when I gave her the nickname Swiss. That's not what I had in mind, but that's one way to keep her possession, I suppose. Here, left side, Pettigo off the wing. Gonna hand it off. That's Lee working left side of the lane, backs away. Pritchett post feed. McGeorge will throw up a shot, and she is fouled here by Bailey as the official's whistle sounds.
And that could have been a foul on the entry pass there as well, but they let it play through, and Ashley was able to do that little spin move that she's so good at, and a chance to go to the free throw line where she's already been a few times here this evening.
Scored dribbles here. That free throw is no good. Thanks for joining us tonight on 88.7 The Tiger, 104.7 The Score. Following on radio. Lady Tigers looking for win number 25. McGeorge sinks that second free throw. And now they match Life's largest lead at 12. So the Running Eagles led 25-13. Campbellsville has since went on a sprint. They are now up 12 themselves, 45-33. Left side, Bailey throws one down low. Too far for Singleton. Couldn't handle it. Pettigo long the other way. Has Faith Lake. She'll go up with a left hand. Can't finish. McGeorge there. She cleans it up and gets the putback.
Yeah, Ashley McGeorge having her a spectacular night here. 12 points already. Her first rebound, which is hard to believe, but pretty efficient basketball for the senior.
Life back on the offensive end. Calcipo comes out front to Santiago on around to the wing. Bailey. Now the entry. Singleton goes to work. Shot up over the top of Pritchett. No good. Rebound taken by McGeorge.
Good defense by Pritchett there to be vertical again, straight up.
Out right wing. Pritchett 3 on the way. That is off the mark. Ball batted and taken by Bailey. And she is fouled in the backcourt as Campbellsville's Bailey Pettigo gets hit.
So Bailey fouled Bailey.
Bailey fouled Bailey. Not what you want.
Campbellsville starting this second half here, Matt. Better intensity than when they started the first half. So a message probably was delivered at halftime.
Halftime speech was better than the pregame
That's
speech.
Right, exactly. So they've come out and message received.
47-33, Running Eagles with the basketball. Bailey going to take a long two. No good. Faith Lake claims the rebound for CU, and she wants to run. Faith Lake back to the middle. Pritchett straight away. Leaves it with Pettigo. Left side of the lane. Pettigo stops. Needs some help here. She's picked up her dribble. Has Pritchett off the elbow. Pritchett dribbling. Works opposite elbow. Now bounces inside. McGeorge off glass. No good. Ball batted and taken here by Bailey as Wilson knocked it free. Sienna Bailey ahead. Runs over Lee. No call. That's a play on. And here a 3 by Santiago is off the mark. Ball gets ping-ponged around and knocked out of bounds here. They'll say Running Eagle basketball.
Well, that's got to be something. Block or charge. Rarely do you see contact, and there's no call. Kind of puzzled by that one. But they haven't called many fouls here tonight anyway.
No, I mean, in the first half, I think there was
you
just
got,
like 7 total
yeah,
fouls.
when you got both teams playing zone, it's rarely do you see many fouls called.
Bailey wants the entry, has Wilson, double team comes, Wilson goes with the shot. That was blocked by someone. I don't know if Lake or Pritchett got a hand on it. Campbellsville the other way. Pritchett leading the Lady Tigers down the floor. Off to Pettigo. She backs away between the circles. Pettigo working left side of the lane. Dribbling in, looking for some room, throws up a shot, no good. McGeorge the rebound for Campbellsville. She is bumped. Calcipo takes it away there. Calcipo falling down, took the ball right out of the arms of Ashley McGeorge. Calcipo on the dribble, out top Santiago. Santiago wants the entry, has Singleton and Pettigo comes across and takes it away. Help defender Pettigo.
Smart play by Pettigo.
Lee spinning, fall away shot, good for Lauren Lee. What body control for Lee. Soft touch.
What a steal by Bailey Pettigo down there.
Changes for the Lady Tigers. Sutton, Wilkes, Calvert, and Boyle head to the table. Right corner, Bailey can't shoot it. Entry here has Wilson, gathers, kicks it out. Open shooter Santiago, three on the way, no good. Rebound taken by nobody, goes out of bounds. It will be Lady Tiger basketball, as they say Sienna Bailey last touched it. So for Campbellsville, Pettigo, Lake, McGeorge, and Pritchett off. Lauren Lee remains on the court. Those other 4 Lady Tigers checked in. I mentioned Calvert, Boyle, Sutton, and Wilkes. And right wing, Boyle looking down low, not there. Waits for a flashing Wilkes, not there either. Finally, Sutton over the top, rolling Wilkes. Right hand is there for Caitlin Wilkes.
Nice entry pass there from Sarah Sutton, right over the top of the defender down to Caitlin Wilkes. Her 8th point of the game here, second leading scorer for the Lady Tigers tonight.
Life still looking for their first points of this second half, and as the words leave my mouth, Calcipo throws up an underhanded, almost a rolling granny shot.
Well, that's a Euro shot right there, being from Spain. That's a nice move there.
Out, Sutton, 3, in and out, no good. Ball batted out, taken here by Bailey. Campbellsville leading Life University here at the Powell Athletic Center. Calcipo falls down. Santiago works off that screen from Wilson. Back out top. Singleton, they have Wilson wide open in the paint. Campbellsville kind of got mixed up defensively.
Yeah, they did a little. They switched, but one person kept going.
Boyle bounces to Sutton. Back to Boyle, right wing. 3 on the way, around and out. She and Sutton each missing threes. The putback, however, there for Sutton. So Sutton had one roll around a moment ago that wouldn't fall. Boyle circles the drain, and Sutton gets the putback.
Yeah, nice job, Sarah Sutton, being aggressive, going in there and getting that offensive board. Easy putback.
Here's Santiago, fires another 3. That's no good. Rebound taken by Calvert. And here comes Lauren Lee to the offensive end. Lee sprinting, middle of the floor, goes right at Wilson. Shot won't fall, but she'll go to the free throw line as Wilson will be called for her second personal foul. 2 on Life here, and we've got a technical foul called against Rachel Wilson. So the freshman from Carrollton, Georgia, with disagreement, I guess, with the foul call. So that will be
technical, which is a personal.
So that'll be 3 on Wilson, 3 on the running Eagles as a team, and we will step away here. 53-37 the score. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
Ready!
We don't have time for spills.
Next. We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
someone to the charity stripe. CU will say goodbye to Life University as they will leave the Mid-South Conference. This their final meeting as conference foes. They will join the Southern States. That's Blue Mountain, Bruton Parker, Dalton State, Faulkner, Loyola, Middle Georgia State, Mobile, Stillman, Talladega, and William Carey.
And that's from a geographic point of view, that's probably a really good move for Life as the Mid-South Conference has expanded. Life being the furthest Southern team, and they're making some long road trips.
That trip up to Thomas More.
Yeah, that's a haul.
Yeah.
So it's a good move for them. They've been a great partner for us here in the Mid-South Conference, but obviously they've got to do what's right for them. Smart move on their part.
Lauren Lee with some free throw tosses here. Hits the first. Life breaks from the huddle around Coach Gerholt there a moment ago. So Lee had the 2 for the foul, and then there was the technical. So
correct. And then they'll get the ball.
That free throw, no good for Lauren Lee. Benji, this 4 of them there by yourself, is that
that's
getting
hard
in your head a little bit maybe? That's a tough spot to stand up there. Nobody
in
the paint,
front of you. Two's enough, but 4 is really.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
All eyes on you.
But she hit three of 4, and what is she? She's 84%, so her percentage will drop a little bit. But
here's Calvert looking over the top, back door to Lee, who has to catch it now. Comes back out. Sutton needed about a split second longer to let that one ride. Calvert will. Mid-range shot off the mark. And Sarah Sutton, another offensive rebound for the Lady Tigers. Out. Calvert, ball fake, wants to drive. And feeds one through. She goes to Wilkes. She gets the deuce, and Shyla Calvert a dime.
Yeah, and that's all started by a great offensive rebound there by Sarah Sutton. And Shyla Calvert threaded the needle to Caitlin Wilkes.
Inside, Bailey backs away. Ide wants to drive. She comes across the paint to the left block, and she's bumped and fouled. They'll say Caitlin Wilkes bumped her. This will be the first on Wilkes. Second on Campbellsville as a team. 58-37 the count. 3:58 to play in the third quarter. Life pitches it in. Ide with the basketball. Boyle closes out. And a turnover. Ide threw it right to Calvert. Ahead. Boyle working. Comes across the lane, navigates far side of the court, out top, Sutton, open 3, no good. Rebound is batted around and taken here by Santiago for Life. And Coach Gerholt wants a timeout, and this will be a 30-second timeout for Life that will become the media stoppage. 58-37, Lady Tigers lead by 21. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
58-37, 3:35 to play. The Lady Tigers break the huddle as they confidently walk back out onto the court. Campbellsville, if you're just joining us, will, with a couple of wins here tonight and Thursday against Shawnee State, they will set up what will be a regular season conference title game with Thomas More on Saturday. So make your plans, arrangements now for that one, and go up here at the Powell. Calcipo the basketball. Out front, backing away from Boyle. They bounce. Ide cutting. Bailey goes around Sutton there with a little contact. Shot no good. Wilkes comes along ahead. Calvert to Boyle. Boyle waits. Shovels back. Wilkes on around right side. Calvert hoists the triple. Bang! Shot of Calvert. Second Edward Jones three-pointer.
Yeah, great ball movement by the Lady Tigers. Shyla spotted up there on the wing, and she's shooting the ball really well as of late.
stops out to Singleton. Sutton defends. 61-37. Lady Tigers lead. Less than 3 minutes to go third quarter. Calcipo again backing away. Zips one one-handed to Ide. Pitches it out. Santiago will catch and fire one from 15 feet. Boyle the rebound. Tries to save it in bounds. Does. Here comes Lee. Lee ahead. Goes left side. Shot no good. Rebound to Ide. And Calcipo will push again for Life University. Calcipo spinning. She is fouled here by Calvert as Calcipo still did a nice job just to get that up on the rim.
She really did. And you saw one early that she did get up there, and it kind of little granny shot, and it went up. That time she drawed the foul and chance to go to the free throw line.
Lee will check out. Bailey Pettigo back in. That foul on Calvert, her first. 3 on Campbellsville. 28 to play third period. 61-37. Calcipo at the nail. 67% on the season. First free throw is good.
That's actually their first free throw of the game, Matt.
One more for Tanit Calcipo, and that one's around and out. No good. Rebound to Sarah Sutton. Lady Tigers to the front court. Pettigo crosses the timeline. Ooh, had Sutton for a moment. Didn't see her quick enough. Here, Calvert on the dribble. Looking, nowhere to go with it. Needs some help. Calvert going to pitch it out over the top of Calcipo to Pettigo. Now Boyle wants Wilkes down on the low block, and they're going to get Wilkes. Ide was really kind of beating and banging there on Wilkes, and Wilkes' a little frustration kind of cleared her out.
Yeah, extended that arm a little bit, and they're going to call that. But
2 on Wilkes, 4 on Campbellsville as a team. 2:03 to go, third quarter. Calcipo leaving it here with Santiago. Bailey, left side. Calcipo again. Wraps one underneath. And we're going to have a foul on Sutton over the top. Try to poke that free. And that's going to be the first on Sarah Sutton. 5 on Campbellsville. So for this final minute 50, Life will shoot free throws. Pritchett, McGeorge, and Faith Lake checking in for Campbellsville. Wilkes, Sutton, and Calvert will check out. Actually, no, Calvert will stay. It'll be Boyle to check out. Singleton's free throw here is good. One more coming for the Singleton. Of course, points a game for this Life team. Is their leading scorer on the year. Gets both free throws, 61-40. Life with just 7 points thus far in this third quarter. Pettigo bounces to Pritchett. Back to McGeorge in the middle. Now Calvert. Calvert to Pritchett. Pritchett, one dribble. Inside, McGeorge. Shot no good. And the rebound to Life. Calcipo goes far side to Bailey. Now Singleton holds on the right wing. Entry here. Ide. Ball fake goes up the left hand. Shot good over the top of McGeorge for Amara Ide.
That was a good move there by Ide.
61-42. Pettigo on the dribble. Wants Pritchett left wing. Has her open. Won't shoot it. Back to Pettigo who drives inside. McGeorge. Straightaway shot. No good. Gets the rebound. Goes back up. And she is whacked. This will go against Ide. That's her second. 4 on Life. McGeorge will go to the free throw line here for Campbellsville. 61-42. 4.7 seconds.
George already been there 5 times tonight, 4 or 5. Get a couple more here. She is our leading scorer. That 13-point chance here to get 14.
More for McGeorge. This free throw on the way, in and out, no good. So Life University back to the other end. They trail by 20. Campbellsville looking for a stop, and they've got it as Pettigo intercepts the pass. She'll come right side, inside Lake, shot no good. And the rebound is going to be whistled dead here. They'll say last touched by Campbellsville. OCU gets the steal, just unable to cash in. Calcipo. It's about a 6-7 second differential or so here. Got game clocks. Calcipo out top. Singleton going to let one ride from 3. That is no good. Off the mark, and the rebound is taken by McGeorge. Out to Pettigo here, and let's see if the Lady Tigers want to run or hold for 1. Calvert looking out to Pettigo. 10 seconds. Right side. Pritchett holds it off the screen. Rolling. McGeorge up. Shot good off glass for Ashley McGeorge. She's got 15. That's where the buzzer will bark to end this third quarter. 64-42 your score. The Lady Tigers lead it by 22. Heading to the fourth, you're following the Lady Tigers. This is the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
If doctors, nurses, and grocery store clerks can wear a mask for 10 or 12-hour shifts, you can wear a mask for an hour or less when you go to the store. Do your part. Mask up, America.
Lady Tigers lead by 22. Matt Payton, Benji Kelly here courtside at the Powell Athletics Center. And there's a good shot of Rusty Hollingsworth and new president, Dr. Joseph Hopkins, as I'm sure they are discussing that postseason budget, Benji Kelly, is what they were going over there.
I'm sure they are, and I'm surprised I'm not in that conversation because there will be at some point some dollars that will need to be raised. So,
well, we hope that Brent Vernon and his bunch still have a chance to work a little magic, of course. And this Lady Tiger team certainly has their sights set on Iowa. So, I'd like to spend a lot of postseason money for the Tigers and Lady Tigers. Right side, Pritchett with the basketball, looking. Nowhere to go, comes back out top. Pettigo navigates off the left side of the floor. Now Pritchett out. Faith Lake triple on the way. That is short. May have been deflected. I don't know if White got a hand on that or not. And they're actually going to say Santiago stepped out of bounds on that rebound.
So a change of possession actually took place there. So the shot clock will reset to 30.
Pettigo inside. Lake cutting. Blocked by Ide. Ball is free and taken by Pritchett. Campbellsville will bring it back out front. Left side, Pritchett holds. Now Pettigo, right wing. Boyle, one dribble, kicks it out to Faith Lake, and Boyle gets it back. Pritchett, high post, looks down low, finds a cutting Lake, kicks it out. Open shooter. Pettigo, 3, no good. Off the mark. Ball batted into the air. And Bailey on the ground looking for some help. Finally finds Santiago, and Life University, after about 45 seconds, will finally head to the offensive end here in this fourth quarter. Singleton driving baseline. Ide off the block. Now dribbles left, takes the jumper. That's good for Amara Ide. Long ahead, Lady Tigers have Faith Lake. She'll have to catch it and come back out with it. Boyle back to Lake. Boyle again, skips it left side off the wing. Pettigo driving. Down inside, stops off the left block, spins back out. Pritchett at the elbow. Back to Pettigo. Baseline, has a bit of a lane. Kicks it out. Open. Boyle. Shooter's 3 is on the way. That is no good. And the rebound taken by Calcipo. She's tied up by Pritchett. And the arrow will go to Life University as Campbellsville had it to begin this fourth quarter. Middleton pitches it in. Calcipo to the front court here for the Running Eagles. 64-44 the score. 90 seconds gone by. Fourth quarter. Singleton holds it. Pritchett closes out. Out top. Santiago off the wing. Now Singleton. Ide. Take the pull-up. Ide's shot is good. Mara Ide having quite a performance here.
Absolutely. A little southpaw, left hand there.
64-46. Campbellsville leads by 18. Boyle holds it. Now Pettigo straight away. Couple of dribbles. Leaves it with Faith Lake. Bounces. Pritchett. Right corner. Boyle. 3 on the way. That is hard. Boyle off the mark there. Boyle raised her three-point percentage by 5 percentage points after that 5 of 6 performance at Life.
That'll do it.
That will do it. 7.5 to go. Calcipo spins, bounces to Bailey. May have taken an extra step there. Calcipo has it back, going to hoist the three. That is hard. Rebound taken by Pritchett. Campbellsville wants to push. Pritchett ahead. Dribble handoff here to Boyle. Boyle backs away. Now Pritchett again. Pritchett, free throw line. Pettigo, right wing. Three is hard. And the rebound taken by Pritchett, who pitches it back to Faith Lake. It's knocked out of bounds by Ide. And Rachel Wilson will re-enter for life. Daria Evans back in as well, as Calcipo and Ide will get breathers. 7:05. Playing the ball game. Pettigo. Out top. Boyle. Corner. Lake. Now driving is McGeorge. Shot up off glass. Won't stick. McGeorge is, well, I thought she was going to have the rebound, but it actually got knocked out of her hands there by one of the Life Running Eagle defenders.
She kind of reached there to keep it in bounds and was unfortunate and knocked out of bounds. But she's missed a few of those down low here this evening.
Life with the ball once again. Changes for Campbellsville coming in just a moment. Bailey wants to drive, kicks it out to Evans out top. This is Singleton. And again, Evans working. Ooh.
Wow.
Extra step there. Pettigo nearly a steal as she was looking to take it away from Sienna Bailey on that pass attempt. Instead, Sienna Bailey rolls around it and gets the lay-in. Pettigo shovels one here to Pritchett. Back to Pettigo inside. Shot blocked. Defender coming across was Singleton, knocked it away. And Life University whipped it. 16 points the margin, 6:10 to go. Screen there from Wilson. Ball nearly poked free as Evans stumbles down. Oh, that's Bailey, excuse me. Now Pritchett and Wilson locked up. Pritchett
won that battle.
Yeah, well.
Took the hard fall, though.
Took the hard fall, but the Lady Tigers get the jump ball possession arrow call here. Pettigo, Boyle, McGeorge, and did I miss one? 4 went on. Let's see. Boyle, Lake, McGeorge, and Pettigo. Pritchett stays. So joining Pritchett, you have Lee and Sutton in the backcourt, Calvert, Wilkes, front court. 64-48, 6 minutes to play in the basketball game. Campbellsville looking for win number 25. Sutton holds, right corner, Pritchett, back out top. Lee with it. Lee bounces to Pritchett. Pritchett out. Sutton, 3 on the way. That is no good. Rebound tapped and controlled here by Life. Campbellsville's went ice cold.
Yeah, they haven't scored a point here in this fourth quarter, and we've played 4.5 minutes.
Evans out top on the dribble, working far side. Now Ide, entry here to Wilson. Wilson throws it off the noggin there of Lauren Lee.
That was a bullet.
He kind of turns and smiles.
That was a bullet.
Wilson, nice little sportsmanship, kind of walks over and says, "My bad." Wilson hold. Iago, left side. This is Evans in the corner, dribbling back to the wing. Ball knocked away as Calvert picks it up, runs into the backside of Sutton. Sutton was still playing defense. She had no idea that her teammate had knocked it free. Now she has it. Short corner jumper is off the mark. Somebody has put the lid on that rim here. 5 minutes to play.
My goodness.
5-1 from the field. Twin screens out top. Go left side. Wilson straight away. Now Bailey off the screen. Backs up. Evans again off the wing left side. Wants Ide. Not there. Now Bailey will drive down the baseline. Shot across. No good. And it's well off the mark. Hard over everything. Pritchett the other way. They were late in the shot clock. Now Lee on the crossover. Kicks it out. Calvert dribbles around the Pritchett screen. Now accelerate. Shovels it. This is Pritchett. Leaves it with Lee. She'll come right side. Bounce inside. How about Caitlin Wilkes getting the bucket off the Lauren Lee bounce?
Oh, yeah, that was a nice bounce pass by Lauren Lee. I thought she actually had a clear path there to get a layup, but as the defender came over, she bounced past a nice little skip pass there to Caitlin Wilkes for an easy layup.
Entry here to Wilson. Wilson kicks it out. Santiago with the 3. That is good for Lenise Santiago. I'll tell you what, Life has had a rough year. They've been buried in the conference standings, but this is a pretty strong showing for the Running Eagles here tonight. Left wing Pritchett try the answer. Bang! Shyla Calvert, another Edward Jones three.
Check that out. Shyla Calvert, perfect from the three-point range here this evening. 3 of 3 for her 9th point. Boy, she's been playing extremely well as of late.
Calvert will be recognized on Saturday, part of the senior group for the Lady Tigers. Terrific ball, Campbellsville. 69-51. Bailey backs away here from Lee. Back to the top almost. Off the wing, Santiago steps in, now back out, and banks one in.
And shook her head when she's like, yeah, I didn't call that one.
Wasn't how I intended, but the result is exactly what she was hoping for.
She was
Left
like,
side.
what?
Calvert on the dribble. Calvert inside, tries to feed Wilkes. And we've got a media stoppage here as Elizabeth Bertram will check in for the Lady Tigers when we get back. 69-54, Campbellsville leads life. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
I work out every day. COVID won't kill
I'm
me.
24. COVID won't kill me.
I have antibodies. COVID won't kill
It's
me.
been a long week. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 25. COVID won't kill me.
I'm partying outside. COVID won't kill
I
me.
don't need to wear a mask around my friends. COVID won't kill
I'm
me.
23. COVID won't kill me.
If I haven't gotten it yet, COVID won't kill me.
I'm young. COVID won't kill me.
Famous last words. Don't let them be yours. Socially distance. Mask up, America.
69-54, Lady Tigers trying to finish this one off here as they take on Life University this evening. Some games last night. Cumberland defeated Lindsey Wilson 60-58. Cumberland's over Freed Hardeman 75-51. Thomas More a big win over Hugh Pike 80-43. And Bethel gets the win over UT Southern 65-54, setting up just a wild and woolly finish here in the Mid-South Conference this week, Benji.
Boy, not only here for the conference, championship with Campbellsville and Thomas More, but you've also got there in the meat of the 4 through 7, that any scenario that could happen for them to drop from 4 all the way down to 7 or 7 all the way up to 4.
Yeah, I don't think anything is really
settled
outside of actually everything's still technically up for grabs here as Campbellsville late in the shot clock going to turn it over. I mean, even Life, if they can pick up a win somewhere along the way, could put themselves in a tie with Shawnee State.
Yep.
Here with a week to go, every spot,
every scenario is still in play.
Yet to be determined. Here driving is Calcipo, throws up a shot, no good. Wilkes the rebound, just over 2 minutes to play. Campbellsville leads by 15. Boyle the other way. Boyle to Sutton, open, 3 on the way. No good, hard, and the ball caroms off far side of the court, taken by Aragon.
Campbellsville with just 5 points here this fourth quarter. That lid has been on there for a while.
Calcipo holds it. Elizabeth Bertram checked in a moment ago, 5'6" sophomore guard from Glasgow, Kentucky. Wilson throws up a shot over the top of Wilkes, well off the mark.
Good defense there by Caitlin Wilkes.
Campbellsville the other way. Not many shots remaining in this game for the Lady Tigers as they lead it by 15. 90 seconds to go. Boyle holds it. Looking for Bertram. Bertram back out. Boyle open. 3 on the way. Bang! Maddie Boyle. Another Edward Jones 3 for the Lady Tigers.
Finally, we get a 3 to fall here in this fourth quarter. Good patience there by the Lady Tigers. We'll kick out to Maddie Boyle for Edward Jones 3. Edward Jones is in the building here tonight. Larry Bowen, I told him, we're going to have to renegotiate that, I think.
Do it.
Inflation is hit.
Singleton shot no good, and the rebound taken by Wilkes. Here comes Boyle, and this may be the final shot attempt of the night for Campbellsville. Game clock at 43, shot clock at 18. Sutton spins away from the defender there. Bertram, Sutton right side. And now Calvert out top, 9 to shoot. Calvert working, right side, free throw line, driving, going to take the pull-up. Shot for shy, won't fall, and the rebound taken by Wilson. And Life University with an opportunity here. This will bring us down inside the final 20 seconds as Calcipo dribbles.
Well, you can check one off, Matt. Now we move on to Thursday.
It'll be our first meeting with Shawnee
State.
all year. The game was forfeited by the Bears, and it was finally posted here today. Calcipo driving stops, and she won't even get the shot off in time as the Lady Tigers will pick up the win. Coach Ginger High Colvin will exchange pleasantries with Coach Nicholas Kierholt as the Running Eagles will, I believe they'll stay in this area. They on Saturday will travel to Cumberland University, and then they have Lindsey Wilson. On Thursday they are at Cumberland University. Then on Saturday they are at Lindsey Wilson College, so they'll probably stay in this area for those contests. As we'll take a quick look at some final game numbers. We'll welcome in the head coach Ginger High Colvin in just a moment. We'll have the final interview with her as we'll wait for the camera to make its way over. Life in Campbellsville finish here tonight, 72-54 the final score. Campbellsville now 25-3 on the season. They are 17-3 in Mid-South Conference play. The running